Howdy Brazos Valley, it's Hayden Riley with Inhabit Real Estate Group with your monthly MLS update. This is where I share the previous month's statistics to share with you what's been going on real estate-wise in our market. The information provided is provided by the MLS, by the Texas Association of Realtors, and the Texas Real Estate Center. And it is general information. If you'd like to know how this applies specifically to you, please feel free to reach out to me at hayden@haydenriley.com. You can find me on social media at Hayden Riley Realtor or on my website at www.haydenriley.com. Without any further ado, let's get started. All right, folks, it is February of 2022. So we're going over January's numbers, and let's get started with the average days on market. All right, so we're starting at 94 days, which is about where we left off in December. Still very much below that 120-day mark that we've talked about in the past. That's kind of an indicator of more of a balanced market. When you're below that number, you're typically in a seller's market, which if you've been watching this video series, you already know that. So next, we'll take a look at the units sold. Now, we did have a bit of a dip from December to January, but that's to be expected with the holidays. 2 holidays, 2 weeks in a row. Not a lot of people looking to close on their transactions during those weeks. So, and in fact, I think title companies close early. So anyway, again, to be expected. However, we closed 248 transactions in January compared to 233 last year and 199 the previous year. So we're still higher year over year in January. Now the new listings taken, we started low this year like we did last year. We started at 360, where I guess our last real normal month of new listings taken was those months before the pandemic started, which is January and February. Maybe even March. We were in that 500, mid 500 range. That's what we've been used to in the past. But since the pandemic, we've not been able to, or we haven't added enough inventory to basically help with the demand. And it doesn't help when we're putting up 380 new listings when we're used to, almost, or 150 more in the month of January. So just to kind of give you a little idea of where we've been. Now, hopefully we'll see more of an uptick in new listings taken. I've seen some more come on the market than usual for this time of year in the last couple of weeks. So we'll see if that's the case for the general month of February. Next, the Bryan College Station housing report. So this is just for the 2 cities, not for the entire MLS, not for the entire 7-county area that those other statistics are for. The median price point is at $270,000, up 18.8%. Active listings are down 52.3%. The days on market at 88. So lower days on market for Bryan College Station than for the general area. The price distribution is about where it usually is, with the lion's share of active listings between $200,000 and $300,000, and a bit of an uptick in the number of active listings between $300,000 and $400,000. I have a feeling, though, that category is going to continue to increase as the pricing continues to increase for real estate these days. The closed sales down 5.8%, but again, keep that in mind that this is just for Bryan College Station. The closed transactions or closed sales is actually up month for over January of 2021 when you look at the entire 7-county area. The months of inventory, 0.9. Now we did this, I think we did this last month, so if you haven't seen that video, 0.9 months. That means less than a month of inventory is out there, which is definitely a huge indicator that we're in a seller's market and there's a lot of competition for what's out there and not a lot of supply. So this is kind of our little glimpse into the future, looking at how many transactions went under contract in the last week, because that's usually an indicator, or a pretty good indicator for how many are going to close, because if it goes under contract, more than likely it's going to close. So 101 new pending listings. In other words, 101 active listings went under contract of 437 active listings. So 23.1% of our inventory just went under contract in the last week. So definitely a very, very active market. What does that mean for you? It just depends on what you're doing. If you're looking to be a seller, if you're looking to be a buyer, if you're just trying to figure out what's my property taxes going to be, what are my property taxes going to be like, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to handle those questions offline. You can reach me at haydenriley.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Hayden Riley Realtor. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for listening, and talk to you next time.